Hello, everybody. Hi. We're going to be looking today at how to make a cute little bag and also what to do with this kit. So welcome. Today we're talking gifts, giftables, all things like that. Gift tags, gift bags, all that kind of stuff. But also I want to talk to you about the Nourish and Flourish card kit, which is still available, but it will only be available, I think, until the end of this month. And it's one of those kits where Stampin' Up gives money back to charities when you purchase it. So we're going to talk about a little bit about that, about making a difference, why I love being part of Stampin' Up for that very reason. So hi, we've got Nola on. Nola and I were chatting before we went live. It is getting close to Christmas, Nola. Yes, indeed. And Lisa's on too. So welcome everybody. It'll take a few minutes for everybody to find me because I now don't go live on my page. I only go live on Facebook and in my private, well, it's public, but it's kind of like you have to be in it to find me group. So we'll just hang on a second, make sure that everybody comes on. In the meantime, let me tell you about my weekend. I made a fantastic, huge wreath for my door out of real plants and stuff. Very autumnal and sort of traditional looking. It didn't have any sparkly bits on it, which is quite unlike me. And then yesterday I had a craft fair, so that kept me busy selling kits and cards and tags and bags and boxes and all that kind of stuff. And so I did that, mainly using the stuff that I'd already created. So I thought that was good. But today I'm going to show you a new bag. Not shown you this one before. So it's really cute. It also uses the fantastic framed and festive stamp set. This one. Hi, Katie. So yeah, this one, the framed and festive. We're going to look at that too. And then, as I say, we're going to have a look at this kit. What else do I need to tell you? It is the 5th of December. 5th of December. How did it get to that point? So busy on the run up to Christmas. I have written out I think I've written out 130 Christmas cards so far, going out to all my customers. So if you're a customer or a teamie, then you will get a Christmas card from me in the post or by hand if you're coming along next weekend to my in-person team meeting in the morning, Christmas party in the morning, and Christmas party in the afternoon, really. So that's happening this weekend, so that'll be fun. And then I've just got about another 20 or so cards to write. So then they'll all go in the post this week. So strikes dependent, they will arrive whenever they arrive. So they might arrive before Christmas, they might arrive after Christmas, I don't know, but it's the thought that counts, right? And I was determined that I was going to send out Christmas cards to everybody this year. It is a lot of stamps, yeah, indeed. A lot of stamps, a lot of postage, a lot of writing, because I've written everyone by hand. So they're all personal. So yeah, so there you go. I was determined to do it. So I've been doing it while Sean's been watching the NFL. Right, let's switch over and let's have a look at this. Have a look at this little puppy here. Okay, so first of all, this is the little box we're going to make. Oh, it's just really quite close to me. Hold on, let me just move you back a little bit. There we go. I'm not used to you being quite so close. That's better. Let's turn that up a bit. There we go. So this is what we're going to make, this little box. It's a little box bag, really. It's quite simple, but I know some of you won't know how to make this, so I thought I would show you how to do that. And it's always a good reminder for people that you can literally make this in minutes, and it's just so easy to pop something inside as a gift. Then we're going to have a look at this kit, Nourish and Flourish kit. Although this says Nourish and Flourish, so I don't know what happened there, but there you go. It's got all the bits in it, so we're going to make some of these beautiful cards. And the best thing about this kit is that it comes in this bag. So let me, I've got to get all the pieces out. Hold on. I've got to get my Seal Plus out. Get this stuff out. Here we go. I'm going to get the ribbon out. I'm going to use some ribbon later. Ooh, nearly dropped the ribbon. There we go. That's the ribbon I used on the bag already. So yeah, look, it comes with this lunch box, and it's vanilla and Pool Party polka dots with this gorgeous, flower pattern on the front. And then inside it's lined with this silver heat resistant. So because it's a lunch box, and the reason why it's a lunch bag, it's not boxes, it's a bag. The reason why it's a lunch bag is because when this kit gets sold, money will be given by Stampin' Up for every single one of these kits that's sold to go towards food scarcity projects around the world to help with food and providing food for people in need. And I think that's an amazing one this year, especially to be celebrating and to be working with, because, you know, we all know that times are tough, right, for some people, and some people can't afford to put food on their table. So if you can afford to buy one of these bags, you will be helping somebody else have some food put on their table. So I think that's just an amazing, it's just an amazing thing. And that's the whole thing about Stampin' Up, is they really do make a difference by creating stuff. Not only do they just give away anyway, because they do loads of giving anyway, but it's also great for the fact that they have these stamp sets or projects or kits that we can buy where we feel like we're making a direct impact on everything. So this is the kit, and I'm going to make a few of these because I could do with some non-Christmassy cards as well, because I've used all my Christmas cards now. In fact, I might have to make some more. Shocker. That wasn't the plan, but you know, these things happen. So I thought I'd show you what's in the kit so you get some little gems. These are glue dots. I'm going to show you how they work. Some nice Stampin' Dimensionals. Shocker alert, I never think they give you enough, but that's just me. Card bases, here we go. All different ones, and they're all already embossed. Can you see that? They've all been pre-embossed. I love that. Oh, bring it back here. You're still a bit closer than normal. Nola says you can use it for water when traveling. Yes, that's right. It'll work for hot and cold. So aren't they gorgeous? Just lovely embossing on those. So those are your bases. And then it comes with all these stickers. So lots of different elements. Actually, these are not stickers. These are just die cut pieces, pop out pieces. Pretty envelopes, because we always love a pretty envelope. Makes 9 cards, this kit. They're nice, aren't they? Lovely. And then these, I think these are stickers because they feel like they're going to be sticky. Yeah, they're stickers. So these are stickers. And then you get sentiments, and you get the words in all the different languages. So English, I want to say Dutch, German, and French. Or no, that's German. Für dich, that's German. So that must be French and Dutch or something like that. I don't know. And obviously you get enough for all of those. Oh no, here we go. These are the French ones. So these are French. So it's great if you've got people who live in another country. So these must be the French ones, and then they've mixed these ones in with this. So these are Dutch and German, but I don't know enough Dutch and German to know which one is which. So yeah, that's, or maybe they're just German actually. Let's have a look. It will tell me on the back rather than me guessing. I think it must just come in 2 languages, French and German, I'm guessing, because it only has 2 other descriptions. So yeah, but it's a good kit nonetheless. So we're going to make a couple of these cards up, just so that we're going to make 1 of each. So we'll do 3. So if you think, oh, this is too easy for me because I'm an avid card maker, or I do lots of difficult things, that's fine. You can just watch and have your lunch and feel happy while I'm doing some card making. Listen to me waffling on, and we'll get to the box in a minute. Okay, so don't forget, we're still going to be making this box. And this is made with paper that's on sale at the moment, and so is the stamp set. The stamp set's only available this month, and these all the papers are just like on discounted sale. Some of them probably aren't even here anymore. They're going that fast, but I thought I would use them anyway. So let's start off with this one. So this one tells me it needs the ferny, the flowery one. So this is the ferns. They've got like leaves. Yeah, definitely. So it's this one. and fold that card base. I love using kits like this because A, they're very quick. B, everything's done for me, so I don't need to get my die cutting machine out if I don't want to. I can do them while I'm traveling, take them away on holiday with me, all those kind of things. So I love kits, even though I generally make my own cards, but they're also fantastic for new card makers. So if you're here in the group or on YouTube and you're a new card maker and you don't really know much about card making, and you're looking for some inspiration, then even if you don't buy this kit, use this kit as a bit of inspiration for how a layout looks good. Okay, we're talking layouts in my membership this month, so I want to make sure that people understand what I mean by a layout, and I mean just the way that the card looks when it's sitting in front of you. Okay, so it's just what it looks like when it's sitting there. Is it pleasing to the eye? Does it make you cringe? Does it make your eyes twitch for some reason? Is there something about it that isn't right? You can generally tell when a card doesn't look right. It's either too busy or it's too it's just set wrong. There's definite rules for card making, which I know everyone's like, what rules? No, but there really is, and it's just about how the eye perceives beauty. It's and how the mind perceives beauty. It's a very strange thing. Okay, so I've just popped those on. You'll note I haven't used very many dimensionals, but that's because we're going to shove these in underneath, and some of them have dimensionals on them. So let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm guessing I use one sheet 3 times. Right. Okay. So we need these two. Don't open up. So we need these 2 yellow ones, it says, and I'm literally just following the picture. Okay, so I followed that for that picture, and then I'm just picking out the things it says I need. So it says I need 1 big green leaf like that, and then okay, this could be a little tricky, but I think it's these 2. Yeah, I think it's these 2 and these 2. There we go. And if you're not sure, go and have a look at the other cards and see what they use, because that'll help you. Now we're going to tuck this one underneath here. Okay, so I'm going to pop a dimensional on that one because I want that one to be uplifted. And it doesn't say that on the thing, but I want it to help hold this up. So I'm changing it around, of course, as I always do, just a little bit. But, that's fine. And then we'll do a leaf under here. This goes under this side. Again, I'm helping to support the piece above it by doing this. So I'm going to put that under there, like so. Move it round. Yeah, a bit further out than that, I think it goes. A bit like that. There we go. Then we got our blue flowers. I need my blue flowers on here. So when you're building up your toppers, for example, and you're using die cut pieces, or you're using things that are just not necessarily what am I going to say? I've lost my train of thought completely because I'm looking for my glue dots. Hold on. Like if you're putting toppers together and you're deciding which bits go where, then it's always good to think about how the whole thing looks and is it balanced. Okay, so you want to look at balance. Balance is a good thing. Okay, so it looks like we put some dots on the back of this one. Okay. Dots on the back of these. Both of these need dots, it says. So we'll do dots on these. And these are the little glue dots that I'm telling you about. Dots on the back of the leaves. Yep, that's good. There we go. Makes sense. Kinda. I think. We'll see. I might add a dimensional if I think it could do with one. We'll see. Okay, so then we're going to take these off. So yeah, so it's always good to look how it looks, you know, when you're putting stuff together. So if you're brand new here and you're thinking, okay, but Pip's following instructions. Yep, I am. But the instructions are based on, you know, the fundamentals of card making, which is that you need things to kind of look good and work well together. Okay, so I'm going to stick. So I think we're sticking this to this, like so. Then we're going to pop this one on top of this one. So it's just like, oh no, that's hiding that. That's not going to stick on there. I'll do that and do that. Maybe like that. There we go, like so. Then we're going to put this one. I think that needs to be a dimensional personally. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a dimensional on this one, because this one's going to hang over the edge. Maybe it'll be all right actually. That's going to go over there like so. Or maybe that one goes down there like that. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll put this one up on a single dimensional at the bottom, because it's going to go up over this one here. There we go. And then just have enough to pop this on top of this one. Okay. So a lot of card making is based on rules actually, and about how your eyes find things attractive. I find it a fascinating subject, which is why we're going to be talking about it in the membership this month. But I think they nail it with these kits. Isn't that cute? What do you think of that as a little card? Just saying hello. Isn't that cute? Get some more light on the situation. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Sorry. God, it's gone so dark. We've had to put lights on. Don't know about you. So there we go. So that's my little just saying hello card, and you can just see the embossing there. So it's a very simple card, and then you finish off with some sparkles, obviously, because, you know, a card's not a card without some bling. So I'll pop this on, and, you know, it's gift giving. So at the end of this, I will be giving away a card like I always do. Nola's, yours went in the post, so it will be with you as soon as it can get to Australia. So I don't know how long it's going to take. You'll have to tell us when you get it, and then we'll know how long it takes to get a card over to Australia. It is some time. And, you know, we've got strikes here, so it had to wait a day here before the strikes finished, so we could pop it into the post. So there we go. Nola might have gone to sleep. It's very late over there. It's pretty, isn't it? What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comments, because I can't see any thumbs up anymore because you're not on, because most of you are not on Facebook. So let me know what you think of that. Shall I make another one, or shall we go onto my bag? Oh, Nola's not asleep. She's going to let me know. That's good. That's always good. Thanks, Nola. Should we see another one? Let's do another one out of this kit, because I think they're just lovely. And they'd be great this time of year as well for, oh, that's gone very bright all of a sudden, sorry. They'd be great this time of year as well for sending out cards just after Christmas. Do you know what I mean? When you're fed up of Christmas stuff and you just want to get something else in. So it'd be nice after that. Nola says make another one. Oh, thank you. I'm assuming that's Katie. Thank you, Katie. It does, Lisa. That's a really good point, actually. I hope everyone caught that. Lisa says it helps when she loses her mojo. And that is a good point too, that when you're stuck and you don't know what to do, having a kit or something with all the pieces made out for you, you just literally make it, and then it makes you feel better. So, and then it sparks your inspiration. Next one we're going to do is I'm Lucky to Know You. That's nice, isn't it? Great for a friend. So that needs the sort of square embossed background card base. I really like the fact that these are, and of course you can change them up if you want to. You don't have to follow exactly what Stampin' Up have done, But for new card makers, it's always good to just follow instructions for a bit. And then, you know, case cards, we call it casing, which is copy and share everything, in my opinion. Some people say it's copy and selectively edit, but in my view, if you're new, you can copy anything that I do. I'm perfectly happy for you to do that. So copying is fine. You know, obviously if you're doing it and selling it or something, or passing it off as your own, it's always nice to tell somebody that you got the idea from so and so, or, you know, you did this because you saw it on Pip's video, or whatever you want to say. That's not straight, Pip. Oh, my eyes. That's better. That's straight. There we go. Okay, so that's down. But, you know, the whole point in my view is that people need to learn how to make cards, and you only really learn how to make cards by actually starting and making cards. So if the best way for you to do that is to copy something that I've done, or if you've lost your mojo and you want to know how to get it back, or, you know, whatever, then copying a card that I've done, or that you see on, you know, YouTube videos or Pinterest or anything else, it's a good way to go back and get started. I think that's great. So anything that I do in the group, you can absolutely copy. Anything that I do publicly online, you can absolutely copy. So please don't feel like you can't. Okay. You like the gatefold cards? Yes, gatefold cards are lovely. I made one of those with my team the other month. Was it the other month? It was last month, because we're in December. Good heavens, it only seems a few weeks ago. But yes, I made we made some fab cards doing that. Right, so now we need 2 of these pink ones. I'm just having a look at my instructions. 2 of these pink ones. And we do it as mystery stamping, so they don't know what they're making. It's great fun. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So we need all of these. Wow, this is a full-on card, this one. This is pretty. Lots of these lovely little tulip buds, or some kind of flower buds. I like these. With some greenery attached, which just adds that extra pop of colour. Morning, Taz. How are you doing? You doing good, I hope? It's nice to see you on here. We're doing the Nourish and Flourish card kit. Now, am I doing these little bits here? No, I'm just doing some leaves. So I think it's this leaf. The Nourish and Flourish card kit, which gives money to charities that support food shortage, food scarcity. So that could be a food bank, or it could be anything, you know. So I like that. I like that a lot. So we're going to put the leaves in. These are going to go flat to the back. And so are these ones. And then we're going to lift these ones. It says to go flat on the image, but I'm going to lift them because I'm a rebel. And I've got my extra dimensionals. Oh. Making an impossible card while watching you. Oh, lovely. I like those too. Yeah, they're good fun. And Taz says she needs another weekend because you've missed the last one. Oh dear, was it a busy one? Hey, good morning. Hello. That's Barry and Jay. Hello. How are you? Where do you get the kits from? That's a very good answer. Question. You get them from me. So if you hop onto my store here, you can grab one of these kits, or any of the other kits that are available. So it's just queenpipcards.com/store. And yeah, you can just hop on and grab a kit. And they're just really good for beginners. Now, you can order them if you're in the UK, Ireland, Netherlands, Austria, Belgium, Germany, and France. I think that's all of them. If you're not, then go up to the little, in fact, all of these, if you hop onto my UK store, you've got to go up and just change the country at the top. And if you change your country to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or the US, then it will ask you to choose a demonstrator at checkout, because I can't sell to those countries. So then you can just choose somebody either local to you, or you can ask me and I can recommend somebody in those countries who I work with, do stuff with, and know are brilliant with customer service and just looking after people, properly and stuff. So that's always good. So yeah, just let me know. That's all right, Julie. That's fine. Oh, Taz says she's not stopped. Oh dear. It's not good. Not good. Okay, Jules, I'll just take that banner off so it doesn't annoy everybody as we go through, and I'll pop it back on in a bit. But you actually made some Christmas cards and your craft cupboard is almost complete. Yay! Oh, Taz, you're having a roll. That's a brilliant weekend. Yeah, I was just saying earlier, I've written 130 Christmas cards so far, and posted, got them ready to post. They'll be going out in the post this week. So customers, members, where I've got your address, and everybody who is in my team always gets a Christmas card from me. So watch out for that in the post. But bearing in mind that we have strikes, it might arrive anywhere really. It could arrive January, or it could arrive earlier than that. But if you're in the UK and you get one from me, which you will do, because all of my customers are in the UK, but some of my members are not. So if you're not in the UK and you're a member, then you won't get the link that says order a catalogue here. But if you're a shopper with me, a customer with me, then you'll get a little leaflet with my card, and you can go on and you can order your catalogue. You can't do it yet because I haven't set it up, but I will set it up shortly, and then you'll be able to order your new January to April. Nearly said June, but that's last year. January to April, they're shutting the window. January to April catalogue. So yeah, that's all happening. They should be arriving with me today. Ta-da! So but that's just a little reminder because I know everyone's busy over Christmas and stuff, so I'll pop that in your Christmas cards too. But yeah, got another 20 or so to write, which I'll do tonight and finish off, and then I'm done. I'm so happy that I managed to do all my Christmas cards this year. So yeah, it's cool. I'll see you, Lisa. She's had to go next Christmas, says Taz. What, for your Christmas cards you'll be doing next Christmas? Okay, fair enough. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard, and it is an expense. I know a lot of people in. Oh, I didn't do that one, did I? No, I haven't done that one yet. I know a lot of people in the group, have been talking about the cost of shipping and the cost of postage and actually sending Christmas cards out. And I agree, it is an expense, but it's one I love to do. So I feel like it's almost something I need to do, in the sense that I do. This is part of my thing, right? This is what I do full time. So I should be sending out cards, and I want to send out cards. I love sending cards, and I've been remiss, as you know, because I've admitted to this, remiss in sending out my sending out birthday cards this year, which is shocking. So I'm trying to improve that and start as I mean to go on, and get my Christmas cards out, which will then in turn help me get my birthday cards going out next year. So that will be good. And if you're not on my birthday card list, then you need to be. So we'll be talking about that in a bit too. Okay, so let's pop this one under here. So this one kind of goes up under here, like so. Hides a little bit, but shows a little bit. This one's going to come in here. This is lovely, isn't it? Don't you think this is just a beautiful card? As I say, you get 3 of each, so that's really cool. And if you wanted to, you can jazz them up. We got my 2 Sue Crafts on here, so they'll know how to jazz these things up. This one is getting stuck on that thingy that I put under there, so maybe I'll put it a little bit higher. There we go, a little bit higher, just a little bit different. So just bear that in mind. I think you need to put your flowers down first before you put your thingy on. Or I didn't put them in the right place. Look, I did them in a line and I should have done them in a little square. There we go. But yeah, you could blend on the back of these, because it's embossed, so you could do some blending and really bring out some of that embossing, using your blending brushes. Lots of things you could do to it to change it up. You could add some more sparkles, different sparkles. You could add some ribbon. If you really wanted to go to town, you could, and you could change it up a lot. Well, exactly. If only Stampin' Up did a birthday organizer kit. Yes, well, KTC, they do. And I've bought one. And that is what's going to keep me on track next year. I shared that a couple of weeks ago. And in fact, I have sold... how many of those have I sold? I can't remember now. I think I've 5 or 6 of those that people have gone, oh my goodness, I need an organizer kit. And I'm like, yeah, I know you do. So do I. So we're all being organized together. It's great. So that goes on there. So yeah, so I'm going to be using my organizer. And just making sure that I have people's birthdays. So again, that might be something I might send you a question about. Let's just see, can I fit that under there? Oh, it's coming down a little bit further than I wanted, but that's okay. It looks all right. Alrighty, so that is that one, and then we put some more sparkles on, obviously. These things get everywhere, don't they? I need one of those little, have you seen those little tabletop vacuum cleaners things? That's what I need. One of my customers and good friend, Marilyn, she's got this little tabletop vacuum cleaner. I must say to her, is it still working? Because if it is, I'm going to grab one for myself. Because it would be great on these things, wouldn't it? Be able to just whiz it around. So if you've got one and you think they're good, then let me know. But if you're in my group, no links, remember. Just saying. Before you all get carried away and start sharing loads. There we go. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that fab? Isn't that cool? Somebody's birthday's tomorrow and they're 61. Is that you, Katie, or is that Jules? Happy birthday for tomorrow. I love that. That is cool. We can celebrate it with you. I love this card. It's really nice, isn't it? Can you see the little delicate embossing on it? Look at that. Beautiful. Jules. Ah, happy birthday, Jules. That is fab. Okay, I'm on a roll now. Well, this is for you then. We're birthday crafting just for you. I'm going to go and do the next one now because we're on a roll. Then we'll do the little bag. Okay, so hold up if you still want the bag that's coming. Okay, it's so quick and easy. You'll be like, seriously? It's that easy? Yes, it is. So, okay, so then the next one uses obviously the last embossed piece, this one here. I appreciate you more than you know. Oh, that's nice too. Now let me remember to follow the instructions this time and not get carried away with my dimensionals like I did last time. Me get carried away with dimensionals? Never. That would never happen, right? Maybe. Okay, so this one uses one of these stickers. One of these stickers at the bottom here. So this one you're going to have to be a little bit careful of because it's lining up the bottom. So what I would do is I'd open the card up so it's easier. Okay. Hey, Margaret got waylaid. No problem. That's all right. We're making the Nourish and Flourish card kit, which is a beautiful card kit. And then we're going to be making a bag. Some nice gift packaging. Which, you know, if you're like me and you've just bought some of your last Christmas presents, then you're going to need some. I bought some Christmas presents this weekend. You know that it always happens. You go on a Christmas fair to be a stall holder and you end up buying loads of stuff from all the people around you. But that's good because it meant I got some last minute Christmas presents in. Okay, so we need, where's my little, I've lost, no, there it is. Here we go. Labels. And if you don't like the wording on the front, turn them over and use them blank on the back. Just stamp them your own way. That's also another little tip that I like to give people. Okay, so this is going to go this way, landscape. So we're going to put 3 dimensionals on here, apparently, just the 3. I'm trying to be very, very good, but they're going in the middle because we are shoving a load of stuff underneath, so that's fair enough. So 3, it's not very even, is it? Let's see, can I get that a bit better? I think I needed this one over a little bit more. Let's stick one right in the middle, Pep, and then go either side. That's the best way of doing that. Okay. So that's that. And then you've got a very small window of opportunity to do that, by the way, just so that you know. And then once you've done it, that's it, you're done. Okay. So that's in the middle there. Now we're going to stuff the other pieces in underneath. So we've got all of these. Look, this big one here. And if you wanted, you could use mini dimensionals and give all of these a bit of lift, so they're not all stuck on the back, on the bottom. So like I gave a bit more lift to some of them than it actually says to do in the card kit. But you know me, I'm a bit rogue when it comes to this. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Jules got a Gemini mini die cutter for myself for her birthday. Nice. Very nice. Always love a birthday gift to yourself. And then, oh, Margaret's back on Christmas cards. Presents done. Oh, good for you. Excellent. Well, you could always use some of what I'm showing you as a design for a Christmas card, Margaret. I'm sure you could switch it up and change it out. Now, this uses all of these. Look at these, loads and loads of leaves. But I wanted to share this because I love the fact that, especially coming up to Christmas, and we're all thinking about stuffing our faces and, you know, having lots of, which, you know, is absolutely fine. Don't get me wrong. We will also be having lots of Christmas cheer. But there are some people out there who won't have Christmas cheer because they just can't afford it, or they just don't have, you know, they can have to choose between, you know, heating and food, or food and presents, or, you know, whatever. And that means that they won't have as much Christmas cheer as the rest of us. So I think it's nice to, you know, give something back to people. And by purchasing this kit, you can do that. And I like that very much. I'm all for giving back something to the community. So we generally do this, and I haven't told my team yet, actually, which I should do really. But we're having a get together next Saturday as a Christmas party. And if anybody does want to bring any spare food along, I will donate it to the, you know, I'll make sure that it goes to the food bank at the church. So if anybody has an extra tin of soup or something like that, or an old, a spare, not an old, but a spare Christmas pudding that, you know, maybe somebody got one in a work hamper, and then you also get one yourself or something, then yeah, we can do that. We can give that. I'm going to put an extra one on these ones, it's quite big. Okay, and then these, I'm going to be radical and go with dimensionals because that's just the way I am. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take that off of there. And I know loads of card makers who do lots for charities. You know, that's kind of something else that we do. It's kind of our thing, isn't it? That we like to do a bit for charity. And I think that's great. This big one's going to come in here, and I'm going to lift it so it supports this a bit as well. So we'll do this. And I do like that. And sometimes, you know, it's just as much as giving a card, because, you know, I bet they don't have, if they haven't got enough money to feed each other, feed themselves, they may not even have enough money to buy a Christmas card for, you know, their kids or something like that. So you could just give a Christmas card to some, you know, to a food bank as a, please give this out to somebody in with their food parcel, you know. I think that's a lovely idea, because it means that they're getting something to eat and also something to use that they wouldn't generally buy. And it's a beautiful handmade card. So if I've got any spare, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. But at the moment, I think I might have to make some more myself. So we'll see how we go. I might make a couple of extras. Now I'm just bringing that a little bit further down here because we're going to put the flowers on. So this flower is going to go on here. Yeah, see, I think that needs a little dimensional on there rather than those. That's just me. So you know when you feel it, whether you think it's got enough lift or not. Okay, so that's going to go like so. Okay. And then, yeah, see, I reckon I can fit a little one there and still get it in the right place. There we go. Just changing everything again. There we are. Nice. And then this one, I think I need to do the same with. So this one, I'm actually going to pop on, it could stick on there, I suppose. Oh, no, maybe it would stick on there actually. Just pop that on that one there, like that. There we go. Okay, so that's that. And then on this side, oh look, I'm leaving them everywhere. Get rid of that. This side, we're going to come down here like so. See how unbalanced that looks? I just want to show you that because we're talking about layouts and stuff in the membership this month. Do you see how that looks a little bit unbalanced? It's like it's all over here on this side. So if you ever have a card and you think, there's something that doesn't look right, have a check of your balance. So just see whether if you put something over here, it would immediately look better because now it's sort of balanced to the eye. Okay, so we're going to be talking more about that in the membership this month. So hello June, you're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about that with you and all the other members. So yeah, it's going to be good this month, talking about all things layouts. We're following the alphabet and we've got as far as L. So layouts it is. And it's a great, I love talking about this. This is basically the advanced design course that we're going to be doing. Just love that. So if you want to learn about stuff like that, then you can come and join. You can join our membership anytime you like. Just pop on over here to the cardmakingknowhow.com and you can jump in, join for a month, learn about layouts, disappear again if you want to, or keep coming, or join for 3 months and get a bit of a discount. Because I think, well, why not? Quite frankly, that's what I think. I think we all need a bit of a discount sometimes. So I've done that with that. So yeah, have a look at that if you're interested. And then let's see what else we got here. We've got a few more little leaves to go on. This one. I'm going to give out one of these cards at the end of this because, you know, I've made them and you've been watching me make them very, very faithfully. So, and then I'm going to make the little bag. Don't think I'm going to be able to send the bag in the post. So I'll give our card out instead. Might even do a couple because it's nearly Christmas. Ooh, look at that. Pop that one on there. Who knows? Pop this one just under here, like so. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Oh, and then sparkles. Sparkles go along here. Oops. There. Up here. Obviously, you can put them where you like. I'm just following what they say on the little pattern. 2, like so. Is that right? 2, 4, 5. No, there's another. I've missed one, haven't I? 2, 3, 4. That doesn't look even to me. Doesn't look right. Needs another one over here. Okay, there we go. So that's pretty. What do you think of that one? Love that. I just love the textures on them with the embossing all over. I think it just looks brilliant. Okay, so now that is the 3. So by the time you finish this kit, you will have made 9 cards, which are great for going just to friends or to people, you know, that you want to say thank you to, or just say hello, check in on them, make sure they're okay. I think they're really nice, very spring-like. Really good. And if you buy the kit, you're doing good, which is always nice because some of the money from the kit is going to go to food scarcity projects. And don't forget, you end up with your own lunch bag, which is great. So you could use this for your lunch, make the cards and give them to other people, and feel good about having your lunch because you've helped other people too. I always think it's nice to feel good about stuff. So here we go. So here's the card bases that these would go with. I think personally, you could switch them around if you want. So they've got a nice card on the inside and on the outside. Do you know what I mean? Nice in the envelope. You open it, it's like, oh, makes it feel a bit luxurious when you've got nice inside envelope colouring. Oh, hey, but birds just popped on. Hello. Hope you're all right. Nice to see you here at this lunchtime. Right, so So that's the cards. I hope you like them. Yeah, lots of you are saying you like them. Tara says she loves them. That's always good. So we'll pop that. We'll pop these away. But I'm going to give out one or two. Maybe I'll just. Oh, I don't know. I'll at least give one of those away at the end. I can make some more and send them out to people. So now let's have a look at this little bag. It's ever such a cute little gift bag. Oops, where are we? Down here. And I've added a little bit of sparkle. I have to say, I think the sparkle has already gone. I think it's sold out already because it went on to stupid 60% off sale. So if you were looking to get any of this glimmer paper, I think it's gone, which is sad. It might still be there. I might be wrong. But so much was on 60% off, and you know it's all been snapped up by people who don't want to miss out. So for all I know, the papers could be gone, everything could be gone. But I'm going to show you anyway because it's just a cute project, and also you've probably got all of the stuff you need at home to make it. But if you do want some bargains, then do go and just double check on my online store. So you can purchase anything that I've shown you so far, as I say, from my online store. So it's just queenpipcards.com/store. That takes you through to my UK Stampin' Up shop. But if you change the country at the top, you will still be shopping with me, and you can purchase anything from the store. Or if you're in New Zealand, Australia, Canada and America, you choose your own demonstrator at the end. Okay, and you can go by somebody local, or you can ping me and ask me who I would recommend that you use. So that's how you shop, just in case you were interested. And now we're going to talk about the bag. Bev says, oh, I do love a bag. Yes, I know. And this is the perfect size because I've just bought another Christmas present and it will fit in here perfectly. So I thought, aha, I can make one of those. Right, so let's talk about this. I'm doing it in inches. I know, I'm sorry. I will try and work out how to make it in centimeters, but inches sometimes are just easier. In fact, this is a bag that my team leader taught me how to make in 2013. There you go. That's how long ago that was. 2013. I've known how to make this bag, but I only know how to make it in inches. So it needs a piece of paper that is 6 inches by 11.5. Okay, so first of all, you're going to do that 6 inches, 11.5, which is, I mean, you can make, we're going to make it out of 30 probably in centimeters or 29. I'm just not quite sure. I need to just make those measurements. So chop that bit off. Make sure it is 6 here, which it is, give or take an oz. So if you don't normally work in inches, we have both on our metric rulers, metric trimmers. So you're just going to follow these big numbers down here, and 11.5 is this one in between here. So you've got 11 and 12, and it's the one coming in here. And I'm explaining this because there are metric girls out there who've never used inches and don't know what a half and a quarter is. Okay, so a half is this one that's in the middle between the two numbers, and a quarter is this one that's just a little bit less tall between the number and the half. Okay, and then 3/4 is over here. So you've got 1/4, a half, 3/4, and then a whole inch. So I'm just explaining that for our younger generation people who have no idea how to work in inches. But, you know, us oldies like me, I know how to work in inches. But says she needs, that's okay. She's still in inches. That's Nola. Oh, Nola, you're still in inches. Cool. Okay, then what I do is I take my cutting blade out of my trimmer. So I can't, no, that's not my cutting blade. How did I manage to do that? I managed to put this back in the wrong way around. No. Taking my scoring blade out. Hold on. Take my cutting blade out. Take my cutting blade out of my trimmer so I don't accidentally cut it. Ask me how I know that needs to be done. Whoops. Yes. Here's one I didn't make earlier because I chopped it when I shouldn't have chopped it. Right, okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn it so that the short edge is at the top of the trimmer. And this is what I call my This is what I call my top of the trimmer. It's the bit where you hang it up with. Okay, this bit here is for hanging it. If you've got a pegboard or anything like that, that's your hanging loop. So that's the top of your trimmer. So I'm going to turn it so that the shorter edge of my paper is at the top, and then we're going to do 1.5 inches. Yes, Katie. Katie says, only confuses me when people say 6/8. Yes, I know. I'm not working in eighths. We're okay. You're all right. We're just going to do quarters and halves. Okay, so that's 1.5 that way. Then we're going to turn it so that the long edge is at the top of your trimmer. Okay, so if you're working along with me, I will go slowly. And so the next one we need is 4 inches. So that's over here. Okay, so 4 inches, which if you're trying to work out where that is, it's just after 10 centimeters. So 4 inches. Then we're going to go 4 3/4, so not quite to 5. Okay, then we're going to go 5.5. Okay, then we're going to go 9.5. So we need right the way over here, 9.5. And you're like, I'm almost running out of paper. How can that be right? But honestly, it is. So 9.5. Then 10.25. There we go. And then 11. See, this is like mystery stamping, except I wouldn't show you what I was making before we made it. This is what we do with the team every month. It's great fun. Okay. So then 11 is your last measurement. Okay. So I'll just run through those again. So first of all, you turn it short edge at the top and you're going to score at 1.5. Then turn it around and you're going to do 4 inches, 4 3/4 inches, 5.5 inches, 9.5 inches, 10.25, and 11. Okay. Bev says she never got her head around centimeters, but you do use them, Bev. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I find centimeters. Well, I find them both quite easy, to be honest. I'm all right with both of them, but it's when it goes into 7/8 and 16ths and all that just gets me a bit. And trying to design boxes and stuff in inches sometimes blows my head a bit. But I find designing boxes and stuff normally easier in centimeters, just because they add up better. Except when you want to do like 2.5 or something like that. That's not so good. So now you're going to score them, but you're going to score them in a particular way. So I'm going to score the 11 one. And then I'm going to fold the 9.5 one this way. But the 10.25 one, I'm folding back on itself. So we're starting to do some valley and mountain folds here, okay? And if you want to know what a valley and a mountain fold is, it's this. So a mountain fold is one that pokes up and a valley is one that pokes down. So this is mountain, valley, mountain, okay? Then you're going to come across the other side here. And the first one is going to be mountain. Then it's going to go valley because the point's going to go away from you. Then it's going to go mountain because the point's going to come towards you. Okay, is that making sense? And that is it. Okay, so now you've got this thing that's kind of looking like a bag already. Is that okay? Everybody all right with that? So far, so good. So now we're going to cut a few bits. So we're going to cut up the mountains, which in this case look like valleys, but we're going to cut these mountain ones. Okay. And we're going to cut up, but I find it easier to cut them on the valley side, which is where they are away from you. And we're going to cut right up to that line. And take a little triangle piece out. Don't do it flat. Make it so it's a little gusset triangular piece. Okay. Cut up there, cut there. Oops. And that takes out that fold as well, which is, you know, a bit bulky. So it just removes a little bit of bulk when you are making your boxes or bags. There we go. And then this side. Where's my fold there? Okay. Alrighty. So we've got rid of those pieces. Everybody's still with me. You're like, what's she doing? Okay, makes sense. That's good. So now I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus. So I normally use my Stampin' Seal, this one, and it's brilliant. But if you're making a bag or a box, sometimes you need a little bit of extra oomph. So where before I might have used red tape, now I use my Stampin' Seal Plus because it's the same sort of strength as red tape, but it's on a roller thing. Bev says, I've heard them called plant pot shapes. Oh, yeah, because they look like plant pots. So you're making them look a little bit like plant pots, but not so much. No, mine don't look much like a plant pot, but I know what you mean, Bev. So you're going to turn this in, and you're going to put your tape along the side that's the posh side, that's the outside that you're going to keep. Okay, this makes sure that you put your join or your tab on the inside of that. Okay. Oh, I'm coming to the end. Ooh, coming to the end. Okay, we might have to use other tape for demonstration purposes because I don't think I've got any refills out to hand. Okay, so then we're going to fold this one over. So you've got this sticky. Fold this one over and align those edges together. Okay. Now it is like red tape. You don't have any second chances. Just saying. Okay, but now you've joined that edge. That's nice. It's joined. You have a bag almost. Now you just need to do your bottoms. Now, if you want to, you can glue these inside pieces. What I do is I just put a little bit of wet glue just along here. And I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, I'll fix it in a minute. Now you need to find your back, and your back is where the join is. So this is always the back of your bag. Which means that you're going to fold that side forwards first so that then the front, this front piece goes backwards. So you don't have a join here and you don't have a join on either of these sides. All the joins are at the back. Okay. So fold that piece over. Don't worry if it sticks at the minute. Oh, you didn't know that about, so just for everybody, Bev says she didn't know that about the tape. Yes. Stampin' Seal Plus is like as strong as red tape, and it's got little tabs in it. So it comes off, and it's run out. It comes off nice and easily. Okay, I'm going to have to finish off just for demonstration purposes with a bit of glue, which you can use as well, but sometimes it's a bit messy when it's a box. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but if I can get that to the light, oh, there you go. Can you see it's got little lines in that glue? That's actual tear lines, so it pops off the roller really easily. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so then that's going to come down there. And then I use my bone folder, the other end of my bone folder, to stick down those tabs that had a bit of glue on them. Okay, so now they're firmly stuck down inside. Okay. So now we have our bag. Now, you're going to want to attach it together. So I use this little thing called a crocodile. Say little, it's massive and it looks really dangerous, and it can be a little dangerous. Do not put your fingers anywhere near here. These are for eyelet settings. Okay, so don't put your fingers here. This is where you actually punch anything out from. Okay, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to pop my bag in and punch out 2 holes roughly the same distance apart. Don't need to get too hung up about that. Okay, then I'm going to get my ribbon, which I had earlier. Here it is. So I've decided I'm going to use the Evening Evergreen on this because it goes nicely with that, but you could use the Soft Succulent again. Poke that through, poke it back, and these could be great for birthday gifts, you know, anything, couldn't it? doesn't have to be come on, where are you? It doesn't have to be a Christmas one. You could do a Valentine's Day one, birthday one, baby shower one, all kinds of different gifting opportunities. So then we just tie that in a knot and tie that in a bow. And then it's ready for you to pop a tag on. And you can make a tag out of anything that you like. So we have so many. I would recommend the Celebrate with Tags bundle and the Celebration Tags dies, but I have a feeling they may have sold out because they were so fabulous and they're not carrying forward. Oh, I'm so sad about that. Chop your ends off so you've got nice neat ends. And if you're doing a bag, I always leave myself a little bit of an extra length because that helps you if you then have to open it, retie it. Open it, retie it. Do you know what I mean? If you need to put the gift inside. So, or you just put the gift inside beforehand, but having a little bit of extra length helps you to retie those if you need to. So there's the bag. How simple was that? I told you it was easy, didn't I? Didn't I tell you it was easy? So simple. And then this one I've decorated with the fabulous framed and festive sentiments because they all fit on these lovely ovals that come from the framed florets dies. So this is the inside of one of those frames and I've embossed it with white heat embossing, and then you just attach it to one of the arms with a little bit of twine. This happens to be some old Poppy Parade twine that I had, and I just put some leaves on the outside, but you don't have to do that. You could put anything. Gems. I haven't put gems on this yet, but it will be getting some gems for sure. So this one you could do any other kind of sentiment that you wanted to, or tag that you wanted to. Obviously probably not a birthday because it's Christmas, isn't it? Oh, but we could use some of these. So like, here we go. Here's some tag. Here's a tag I made earlier that would look beautiful with it. Look at that. Oh, isn't that lush? That's that glimmer paper again, which I have a feeling has sold out. I'm sorry. But we could do that, and then we could add some more of these beautiful. I think I chopped up all my glimmer paper into these gorgeous sprigs. So we could do that, and we could do that, and then we could just put a little sentiment in the middle. Have we got a little Christmas? Have I got a little Christmas one? Surely I must have a Christmas one somewhere. Be jolly. That's nice. Or should I do? I tell you what. Oh, look, I've got some. No, they're the wrong colour. Oh, I've got some gold ones as well. Look, put a little bit of gold in there. That'd be nice. Oh, I've got lots of gold and coppery stuff. I always keep this up. We've got my little pot of things here that I've done. And I like these. These come from Splendid Day, also retiring. Ugh, sad that. I'm sad about that. But yeah, let's do that. And then let's see, is there a framed and festive I could do that could go in the middle? Because I'd rather have like a little Noel in the middle on a circle, perhaps. Oh. Look, I'm creating on the fly now. Sorry. I'm just doing, or maybe a square. I'm doing a little bit of designing as we go. As I do, you know me. I like to do a bit of designing as we go. Okay, so there's one. That would fit that one, I think. Or would that fit? No, that'd be a bit too small. How about one of these little squares? Might be able to get a Noel on that. Let's have a look at a square. Square might go nicely on that one. That one's getting him away and annoying me. So we'll move that. I just want to finish this off for you so you can see the final, like what it would look like all done. I don't seem to have a big, I haven't got a big one. I haven't got a mitt there. That'll do. Let's have a look. Noel. You like the bag, Jules? Good. I suppose you could large it up, says Bev. You could large it up, Bev, yes, but only that way because it's already 11.5 inches this way. So it'll never be any, you can never get it any wider than this unless you make these narrower, because that's the width of a 12 by 12, unless you joined two together. So you could join two together and turn that into a big bag. But you could definitely go upwards this way and fit a bar of chocolate in, for sure. For sure. Absolutely, you could. And I love a bag with options. Now, I haven't put the backing on this, so I'm going to be stamping blind. But here we go. Let's try this. Let's go with evening evergreen, I think, because it matches. Or maybe red. No, evening evergreen. Let's do that because we've got a lot of red in the sparkly bit. Okay, I've no idea where this is, but I'm just going to go with it. Ta-da! That'll be all right. That looks all right. Okay, so now we can... Or a small bottle of bubbles. I like the way you... Although maybe you're thinking of bubble bath. Me, I was immediately thinking of Prosecco, but I don't know that it would... You'd need to make it a little bit narrower. That's the thing. Bags, you need to make basically, same as boxes, make them when you know what you're going to put in them. That's my thought to you. Because if you know what you're going to put in them, you know the sizes that you need, and then you make the bag accordingly, or the box accordingly. So, whereas if you try and then make it when you have no clue what you're going to put in, sometimes it goes a little awry and it doesn't quite work because you're then trying to force a gift into a bag that doesn't fit, or you have, you know, you get yourself in knickers in a twist, as it were, trying to work it out. Now I don't want that piece anymore. I've decided. Go away. Let's have a look. What else we've got in here? I must have another. I had so many gold sprigs. Surely I must have another gold sprig in here somewhere. See, and then this is going to annoy me because then I haven't got a gold sprig. So now I'm going to have to go and do a gold sprig. No, I'm not. Oh, look, I've got one of these gold sprigs. Here we go. Now we're talking. Got a big gold sprig there. Slightly different kind, but we can just put this one behind and make it work. There we go. Alrighty, so now we've got that. Get rid of those ones, don't need them. Now we're going to lather on the dimensionals to hold that in place, or even better, I use a piece of foam, if I can find some. Where's it gone? Oh, don't tell me I'm out of foam. Oh, here we go. I've got some more somewhere else, but let's just use this piece. So a piece of foam, chop it just under the size you want it. I have to chop a bit of that off. There we go. That should fit on there, just about. Yep. And this will then hold everything in place because it's gluey all over. So there's no gaps. And that will help to hold all of those nice sort of sprig things just where they need to be. Okay, so then we'll take this off. And that will also stick to this very nicely. I'm going to bring it down a little bit just so that it's not too much in the way of the bow of the twine that's going to sit it up there. And you could actually write on the back of this because it is paper on the back of that foil. Okay, so now we'll use, I got some old, I never throw away my twine. Oh, see you, Bev. See you, Sasty. Yep, that'd be lovely. So I have some old evening evergreen twine, which will work nicely if I can get my twine scissors out. So I always keep my baker's twine if I've got it open because as long as the colour's still relevant, it will match. Do you know what I mean? And if you guys really want that twine, that colour, you can either look for retired stock or look in the clearance rack because this often comes back in the clearance rack, these things. Or you can just colour your twine with blends. So you could, you could make it exactly the same if you wanted to. Pop it up through the back of the ribbon, one of them. And the other one goes on the front of the ribbon. Okay, like so. And then you can either wrap it around a couple of times, which is what I generally do. Or if you're in a rush, because I feel like I'm going over, you can just do it as a double knot twice like that. There we go. Then that holds that nicely in place against the ribbon. And then we'll chop these ends off so that not too long. Although that one looks quite nice coming down there, so I might leave that. There we go. So that's my second bag. It's cute. Now I need to find another present to go in them. So what do you think? You like? 2 bags. 2 bags I've shown you today. And 3 cards. It's pretty good going. Everybody always says to me, you always do too much on your lives, but I just get going. And then when I'm on a roll, I like to carry on. So that's just the way I am. But I do know that sometimes it means you've got to come back and watch it on replay. So I apologise for making it too long, Bev. So you had to go off and come back. But yes, so we had 2 Christmas bags and 3 Nourish and Flourish cards, which I think are lovely. They're cool, aren't they? Who's going to be making bags this afternoon now? Or tonight or tomorrow? Oh, look, I've got hearts from that's so kind of you. Thank you. I've got hearts from Margaret. And June says they're very cute. Excellent. Fab. Oh, yeah. Bev was with me. Prosecco all the way. Although I did pick up a very nice bottle of pina colada make-at-home cocktail. Oh, very nice. Anyway, I must stop now talking about that. So let's do a giveaway. Don't forget, I'm giving away stuff. So let's have a look on here first of all. So what do you need to know? Store. Go on the store, queenpitcards.com/store, and you can purchase stuff. I will put the measurements for this in the description. Okay. So I'll just put short edge, long edge, and then you'll watch the video and you'll know what I mean. Okay. So that's going to go on the video so that you will at least know how to make that. I'm back next week, same as always. And then if you did want to know anything about, learning a bit more about card making, learning about how to do the, the different types of layouts and how things work, and trying to get it all back into your head and have something that you can go back and work on over and over again, then definitely come and have a look at the card making know-how, because it's great. It's a good membership. You join, you subscribe every month, but you can cancel whenever you want to. You just pay for the month that you've had, and if you do the 3 months, you get a £5 off. So I always like to give a bit of discount. So yes, have a look at that. Right. Okay. Oh, Deborah's on from Australia. Hello. God, it must be very late for you over there. Thank you for tuning in. Taz says any cocktail is a good cocktail. I agree. Taz, I knew. See, this is why we get on. So not that I like to promote alcoholism or anything like that. It's just every now and again I have a Baileys at Christmas and now a pina colada at Christmas too. Right, so let's do a giveaway because we like to do that. So I'm just going to get up my giveaway page, and I can't do the bag because as I say, I can't send it in the post, which is a bit annoying, but I will send a card to somebody, or maybe 2. So let me share my screen. I love this bit. Love, love, love. We'll do this. We'll do this. So if you have posted a comment either on Facebook group or on YouTube, then you can drop in here and you'll be in the draw. Okay, so that's how it goes. So easy gift giving and packaging. I'm going to start collecting all the comments now. So we've got 8 individual people who've commented. That's brilliant. And I'm going to do a draw. Ta-da! And you know what? What I might do next time is I might see who's watched this on replay and left me a comment, and I'll do another draw. How's that? I like that. So we'll draw a card at the beginning of next week to see someone else who might have won. I like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It can't be me. Can't possibly be me. I was just replying to somebody. No, yay! I was going to say, no, don't let it be me, but it was Margaret. Hey, fabulous. Margaret, you are our winner. So one of these cards will be flying in the post to you soon. So that's cool. Congratulations to Margaret. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So Katie says, thanks for the inspiration. That's very kind, Katie. You're more than welcome. It's kind of like a little class, how to put together cards and have little layouts, and then how to make a bag, because I figured a lot of you know how to make layouts, but a bag's always handy, isn't it? Bag's always handy for Christmas. I think so. So as I say, I'll draw another winner next week. Remind me, first thing next week, remind me, draw another winner from last week, and I will make sure that I know the names. And see you, Jules. And then I will share the measurements, as I said, up in the description. So give it a chance for it to load up and whatever, and save and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll hop in and I'll put the measurements up. So thank you ever so much for watching. I will send out one of these cards very soon, and Christmas cards will be coming to everybody who is in the team. If you're in my customer list, if you're in my membership list. So yeah, so I will talk to you all soon, and I will see you next week. Have a lovely next week of Christmas preparations. And for those of you who are coming to my Christmas parties, either the team one or my customer one, yay, I will see you next Saturday. Yay! Cannot wait. Watch out for photographs over on Facebook, because there will be many. All right. Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon. And next week, what am I doing next week? I might be doing something new next week. Oh, yeah, I might be doing something new. So watch this space. And I may do an unboxing video depending on how time goes this week. So you might see some new stuff just sneaking in here and there. Margaret says she's dog sitting again. Excellent. Does that mean I need a new address, Margaret, or is that okay? I can still send it to you. I think I can still send it to you. Let me know if I can't. Okay. All righty. I will see you next week. Thanks, everybody, and have a good week. Take care. Bye.